as a child growing up, I grew up around black candles, some candle them black like at midnight. And when my father forgot quote, them the candle the light in my house, light up, white candle come, red candle. I could have remember them coming with some half pint bottle, little bit bigger than this, but clear that you can see through it, and then come in with some oil in it, very stink, like yellow oil, some of the oil them red, and she would, but she was the leader of this, because the sperm donor didn't really like it, because he was brought up in a Seventh-day Adventist church. And as a child, I could have remember them light up them candle and them read them psalms and all of them something else. It seemed like what a lady they tell you said the person didn't went to chin, say the man no went no got jail, no got prison. My sperm donor, the only thing he did is got jail, and when he get bail, he never got prison. Now them could remember say that lady come home. That's the one who carry me 9 months.
Show breadcrumbs. I'm kerchief there.
God, I haven't gone through anything.
Yes.
Yeah, and tonight, that's how you make me feel, because I'm a broken vessel. And when I hear your story, I think to myself, damn, Samantha, you haven't gone through anything. You make my story looks like, I don't know how to explain it, but you remind me that I have to thank God for what I've gone through. And you know what? I heard you said that same guy that injured your eyes, he was putting blindness on your daughter, right?
Yes.
Let me tell you something, baby girl. You see these people that hurt people? They're the ones that don't have no conscience at all. And at the end of the day, don't expect for them to have a heart. Don't expect for them to even come up and say sorry. And in the midst of what you're going through, I hear you said you pray, and I hear you said your daughters are your biggest motivation. Let me tell you this, you're a queen. I crown you tonight, because in spite of all that you have gone through, you are a female that live a life that your children, your 3 daughters can see that, listen, mommy is strong, so I'll follow my mother's footsteps. You think them babies don't know much right now, but they're watching you while they grow. Okay. And the strength that you have, you'll be extending that to your daughters. So keep up the good works that you're doing. And sometimes you're just living. You're just going on in life about your simple business without even knowing that you're a big motivation to people. And I think by coming over here tonight, you're going to motivate a whole lot of people. You're going to pick up some people that is on the ground, some people that wants to throw in the towel. Tonight, you're going to give them strength again. You're saying to somebody tonight, get up because you can do it.
Amen.
Your strength is, trust me, your strength is going to strengthen somebody. You're not just here for nothing. You're here for a reason. I've been here on Epic's program, and trust me, there are a lot of people that tell me, Samantha, you're strong. But trust me, you add to my strength tonight, and I want to say thank you.
You just made my day. Thank you so much.
And this is coming from my heart.
Did you watch Samantha's story? Did you watch Samantha's story, Tash?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad you did.
It
Samantha's
like compared to what her,
it's breaking up. Your internet breaking up. Something breaking up there, mommy.
Your internet is breaking up.
my phone is going in and out, it's dying.
Okay.
I have to charge my phone, you guys.
All right. Go ahead and charge your phone, mommy, and check and circle us back. We're gonna be here for a minute.
Okay, see you guys.
Samantha was supposed to finish up.
Yeah, thank you for coming on. We really appreciate you. Stay blessed, beautiful black queen.
Thank you.
Aww.
So
You see her
Hold on
skin,
there,
her
Sammy.
skin just smooth and a glow.
Oh
Yeah.
God, man, just chocolate and
She
milk.
make me look like me. She make me look like me not try Nadia.
Yeah, man, her makeup on fleek, everything on fleek.
The person that
Not.
sent me the request, the person that sent me the request, I just answered it.
Nadia, me can tell you something before me click off. Because me
Yeah,
Yes,
know
click off it.
somebody else need.
No, no, click
Me
off
know
it.
somebody else need that.
no, man, you know, click
No,
off.
but click
You're
off it.
alright.
No, but click off it,
No,
Sammy.
me no want to see it too long because other people need a chance, yeah?
No,
Yeah.
Sammy. And I people in that chance. We need to finish up your story. Because people are born off me something. The people are more Samantha. So nobody with that yet. I can worry about the two people that come on the live and then we finish we're about more Samantha. You know what? Producer,
Yeah,
When
want
you're
to
give
gonna
me
Nadia
be
something.
Sammy?
Just a short while ago, Chin was telling her story, Nadia, about how much the papers were being disappeared and nobody knew where they went. And she was saying that the guy's mother is the biggest Obeah worker. And I understand, Nadia, I do accept your opinion. Me nah go say me beat down your opinion and your belief. But trust me, when I hear some people talk about Obeah, it's real. I'm just gonna give you one tiny bit of story. You see me? I am a person that was brought up in a house, which part
Beg a second, beg a
I can
second,
tell
beg a
you.
second, beg a second. Me general, steady. Me see general send a request. What else, Samantha? Because like me say, we have to finish for your story. Because the platform are dead for your story. Beg a second. Yes, me general. Me see
Right,
the
good
request and
night.
something that I run through them. Me give you time to speak because Samantha will take up one good 20, 30 minutes. So me give you time to speak before Samantha starts with that.
They really come every stay so long,
No,
going
yeah,
in.
yeah, I'll give you 120 minutes. But I would, you're not going to worry for something. Yes, me general.
Yeah, bless up, bless up.
Steady.
It was a blessed experience to witness this talking about her sister and also the Empress live. I'm hearing a feedback.
Yeah, I'm hearing the feedback too, and I don't know why.
I hope that's not me. Is that me?
It looks like
Yeah,
you
I
because
hear
when
when you
Samantha
jump
was
in the car.
yeah,
Is
when
it mine, Nadia?
Don't know if the
no,
surround sound you connect on the something there. You never see that? As you're gone,
yeah, man,
the echo cut now. Like you have the surround
I know
sound under
you,
the
Sammy.
studio.
Oh,
The
yeah, you hear?
general, yeah, like
Still
it's
a
like the
feedback?
surround sound under the studio. Something wrong with so.
Is it better now?
Mm-hmm. Somewhat. But I get the echo again.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is it better now? No. No.
Yeah.
Next
yeah,
time,
we're
okay?
hearing you now. It's
Yeah,
clear now.
it's steady now, madam. All right, boss. Steady.
Yeah, what you saying now,
Yes,
Sammy,
Samantha.
about the
Back to what you were saying, sweetie.
Yeah.
the Obeah
Let me,
stuff?
let me tell you this, Nadia. See, there's a lot of people don't believe in Obeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can put the phone somewhere me can't look in on my face. I don't want to look like JPS cut off my life because me pay my bill. But me tell you something, is Nadia. There, Obeah is real. Here, you have the dark side and you have the good side. Let me tell you this, you see? I'm really
Hold
ashamed
on,
to
take a
say
second
this,
there. Take a
but
second there. Hold on, take a second there. Angie Smith said not hearing anything. What's going on in the live? People, if I hear a voice come in, give us some steady. If I hear a voice, give us some steady. Give us some steady in the comment section if I hear a voice. I can know everything steady now. Please and thank you. Hear somebody say I'm not hear a voice. Drop some steady, I can know say the live good. Please and thank you. Angie Smith. Angie Smith, if you're hearing a voice now, I can know. I'm
Oh, people
hearing.
are hearing, man.
Alright,
Maybe
go
there's
ahead.
something wrong with
Queen
Angie
the Talks,
Smith.
big up yourself. Go ahead, Sammy.
me shame to say this. But me go say it. You see, when I was you see me I grew up,
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ. Me have my sperm donor. I did this thief man in the neighborhood, and everybody know that. He was in and out of jail. Now that's my sperm donor. Now the one that the female that carried me 9 months. You see, have something happen. That lady, she finds St. Mary. Me don't know which St. Thomas. I don't know Trelawney. I don't know where she don't go. As a child growing up, I grew up around black candles. Some candle them black like at midnight. And when my father forgot quote, them the candle the light in my house, light up. White candle come, red candle. I could have remember them coming with some half pint bottle, little bit bigger than this, but clear that you can see through it, and then come in with some oil in it, very stink, like yellow oil, some of the oil them red, and she would, but she was the leader of this, because the sperm donor didn't really like it, because he was brought up in a Seventh-day Adventist church. And as a child, I could have remember them light up them candle and them read them psalms and all of them something else. It seemed like what the lady they tell you said the person didn't went to chin, say the man no went no got jail, no got prison. My sperm donor, the only thing he did is got jail, and when he get bail, he never got prison. Now them could have remember say that lady come home. That's the one who carried me 9 months. I'm calling her the lady. She come home. And when she come home with charcoal, and them time we used to use something. We piss in a chimney. We use chimney. We pee in Jamaica chimney. And she would use the black charcoal and write up in the chimney and turn it down and told us not to wash it.
What
I could remember. You see, the first time, Nadia, I could remember sometime when they left the candle in my bun in the house. Me walk past the candle and I used to have chicken skin. Like my skin just rise up like me have cold blood around cold in my body. Some blood cleat can go up, you see. And I could remember one time she came home and she was cursing my sperm donor because he forgot court now because they got thief somebody window. Thief out the people in window. Yeah? And he had to go to court, and she carried one little piece of paper, little, so them cut it like them cut it with one scissors in a square looking form. And when she carried home, it was thin like you can't see through it. I never forget I was a child, but I never forget going to primary school. And she said, the Obeah man give me this and say me for write so and so name on it. And while you are going to court, you have to put it in your shoes in sole. You have to put it on your shoes in sole. Huh?
Parchment paper, right? Parchment paper. That's
the first time I get to find out that it's called parchment paper. And then she said to him, you have to walk on this person. You have to write the person name and walk on it, the person name when you're going to court. Now, my sperm donor was a person who him not eat pork. If you put pork in the pot, him dash it way. He is a strict Seventh-day Adventist, although he never used to visit church and congregate with Seventh-day Adventist people. But he was like saying, me not read, me not write nobody name, I walk on a parchment paper. And did you know that she forced him to put it in the shoes? He walked on parchment paper and he went to court. Anybody from Brownstone St. Ann can tell you stories. And he went to court and he never went to prison. Him come off and the kids scratch free. He came off the case. Yeah? Scratch free. And the chimney around your rank and it can't wash until I mean, don't know them the language that when she mark up in the chimney. It's like Chinese language. Where they mark up in the chimney. Yeah, and now the candle after burn out, because them give you, it's like sometimes she would say, okay, the Obeah man say it's 9 days you have to burn it for, 7 days you have to burn it for, and then we wouldn't use our personal lamp anymore. We would like sleep in that as our light.
The candle light.
Because they give her a specific amount of days that it must be burnt out. And as far as I'm concerned, listening as a child growing up, the red candle are the baddest candle. The red candle are the baddest candle. The black candle them are danger.
No.
And
That
the
is
white Kangleb, they used to say, like, them, they're not so strong. So, Nadia, you have never experienced it, but I saw it with my own eyes. So I can tell you that that is, it's real. And even since you see me come out on platform, attack, even on phone platform, I may attack, and even what they did to me, they promised me that they might go over me. I have one brother, him younger than me. Him tell me, say, by weekend, you go see what me do with you. Him promise me, say, for me life, but for him. Yeah? And I told him, listen, I went on my knees and I do one video and go down for me knee, I beg him. Me say, do go on your Obeah man. Because me grew up to them something there. And if I was in that house sleeping and me grew up around them shit, and it happened done. And it, huh?
Go ahead. Sorry, somebody come on the experience.
And it never done anything to me, then it can't happen. And Nadia, even, I don't remember where in the Bible said this, but I think it's in Psalms. I don't want to quote because I don't remember direction, but remember what I read. The Bible even told you that if you don't put your hands to iniquity, then iniquity can befall you. You understand? So if you not double in it, if you not have nothing to do with it, people can't send it come because, like, even the Bible said, what you think said the Bible even talking about when he said like 1,000 at your right hand side, 1,000 at your side, but none can come near you.
Oh boy.
You understand? So it's even written in the Bible that there are dark places. So it exists.
The Bible makes reference several times of necromancy. Google necromancy. Google necromancy. It'll tell you the definition. The Bible makes several references of necromancy.
Somebody else say believe, kill and believe, sure.
Yeah, that's true. That's true because Nadia, if you believe in that shit, let me tell you, say Satan I go rock your bone them. You see, if somebody tells me, oh, you did oh God, he said, oh me, and when you think I will one idiot come catch you, and you say, Lord God Almighty, Obeah me, you know, and your back start hurt you or your foot start hurt you, and give me foot. Trust me, that will kill you. That will destroy you mentally. But if you stand up and say, yo, now somebody say, I go Obeah, me have God by my side, Obeah can't touch me, trust me, can't come near you because Satan see you're not afraid of him because those are things of the devil. Satan see you're not afraid of him, so therefore you're not going to come even try because you have God.
Real for love, remind me about that. Forward it to the inbox, my brother. Forward it back to the WhatsApp. Leave us an inbox, I will be gone that. Forward it to one on WhatsApp, then real for love. Why not hear echo?
Because I'm in my bathroom.
Oh.
Nadia, you know me too good. Nadia, with that rough.
People,
no.
we know the badness go.
You still hear?
How me feel now? Alright.
You hear echo still?
I'm not sure. Yes, right.
No, we're not hearing good. The way I feel about this whole Obeah thing is that alright, me know of somebody who went to Obeah man, cause you know we are Jamaican, so we always know that one person they will go Obeah man. And Obeah man give them oil for rub up in a bath for beard in all sort of something, and it don't work. It don't work. So,
Nadia, let me tell you this.
Because
Nadia, you ever
come see them something there. Me no grow up come see nobody see me a double with them something there. I just always in the community I hear people talk about them something there. So me don't have no experience with it. So me don't know.
Nadia,
Go ahead, Samantha, I'll listen.
Nadia, you ever see some people, just for example, let's say you got one doctor and you have cancer and you've been visiting that doctor for years upon years, just for example, years upon years, and you cannot cure. You cannot be cured. Why you think say you're not cured? It's just because that damn doctor don't know what he might do. You understand? Him don't know why I do. He might give you medicine which is not right, or he know why I do, but him just want near me money. Him want you come back again and again and again and again and again and eat out your pockets until you don't get no solution to your problem. Well, that is the same thing Obeah man them. Some people know some money in it, Nadia, because especially Jamaican people, everything they run Ghana Obeah man feel. The older generation, not Philly type of generation, the older generation. Everything they run Ghana. So some people know they know money in it, Nadia. So therefore, them just set up themselves and tie up their head and wrap up and put some pencil or something and all mix up all cooking oil, put in a back to the people and then collect the money and then yes, the Lord God that the Obeah man then are good. Me have to go find one next one.
So me beg you a second. Me add Jason. Jason. Hi, good night.
If it click off,
No,
No man, we're not going with something. Hi, good night,
Remember, 4
Jason.
people can work for the life. Do we
Okay,
have
you
a feel, Sammy?
decline it. Long way you big
Do we
up
have a
yourself,
feel?
brother.
Do we have a feel, Sammy? Alright, me know somebody they sick with cancer. And basically, every time they go doctor, before them find out that they have cancer, the doctor never know what happened to them. And finally, the person take up himself and go, Obeah man, give him all sort of potion and liquid and something. And it don't work either until finally they find out you have cancer him up. So, like, me never hear about somebody go Obeah man. And the thing is, everybody have something to say in the community. Like, somebody put
Nicole, I
I
big up
want for
yourself,
funny,
man.
they say a Obeah, somebody Obeah, they foot.
Nicholas.
Somebody head up,
Sorry.
they say a Obeah. Eh?
Go ahead, no. The friend request me I watch.
Somebody say somebody Obeah, they foot. Somebody say somebody Obeah this, somebody say a Obeah that. Me don't know. When me sick, me go a doctor and just call it a day. Me not really in the Obeah thing, Marjorie.
sometimes today when me not believe in a something thing, sometimes me even bother God doctor, me turn on me head and drink bush.
My apartment where me living right now, right? When I move coming to this apartment, my neighbor who is an Arab lady, and she tell me say she don't know how come me go sleep in that house there. And I said to her, why you say that? And she said, didn't you know that the two of them living at the house before you move coming at the house? Basically in the second room, the cat and the something them never walk go in the room before because in the room haunted and in the room have ghosts and stuff like that. Girl, me live here now in this apartment here for 2 years. 2 years and me never see rat run. So you don't know how that go.
Nadia, but you don't say Jamaica and everybody can see dopey. Maybe I one of them one can see dopey.
People are sending the request.
No, but if me did add it now, what I'm trying to tell you guys on the live is this. My point is this. If I was the type of person who gets scared about them something there and believe in a Obeah and them something there, the Arab woman they would have made me run out of my own house and me pay my rent for. Like, I wouldn't want to sleep in there at night. I'm going to stay me there for 2 years now. I'm not bored, but me good. Me good. But this morning, what the woman tell me, if right
come
me,
back to the light, brother.
Nadia, look behind you, so who that turn up a door?
King
stop the
Music,
fuck,
welcome back to the
me.
light.
Let me try this time. I hope it don't echo. It's
Everything's steady now, my brother.
And it's not Obeah. Yo, but for real though, for real, right? Check this out, right? Let's be fair. Fear is fear. So some people go to Obeah people and rub the oil and wait. But some people go to church and rub the oil too, and the pastor pray for them and say everything is gonna be good. Don't feel no way that cancer is gonna go. That arm of yours is gonna be all right. That sickness in your side is gonna be good. So there are certain things that we gotta be fear about, right? So some people go to the Obeah man or the voodoo man to do these things, and some people go to church and that same pastor do the same thing just in a more civilized way, because we all know our history, right? Obeah and them type and voodoo and them type of thing was the African way of expressing themselves to their gods. Let's just keep it real. It's facts. It's not my thing. right? That's just facts. How Haiti get their independence through voodoo and Obeah to Obeah them people, right? And they fight the war. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real, right? So we gotta keep it real around the whole thing. Look at this, right? You know what we call superstitious beliefs, right? Superstitious beliefs. You see me? You know why I think the Obeah Manders hang out? I think the Obeah Manders hang out in the cemetery to see who want to fall inside crying inside of the casket with the dead people. I think he just target them type of people. You feel me? So what I'm saying is superstitious belief. If you believe you're gonna have a bad day today, you're gonna have a bad day today. And if I could convince you that you are an ugly person, you're gonna think that you are an ugly person. So it's all on how strong you are and how strong your belief system is. And that's why I tell a lot of people, you have to love yourself before somebody else come and tell you that I love you. You gotta love yourself and build yourself up. So I don't wait until somebody's gonna tell me that this side is the side of my chest or something is gonna stop hurting. No, I make sure and I put positive thoughts inside of my head, right? I make sure and use critical thinking, because just because if my hand get cut off, I ain't saying, you know what, I'll go be a positive person and put positive thoughts on my hand. No. Critical thinking tell me to get your black tail up and go to the hospital. You feel me? You over? Yes. Yeah, man. We have to start using, as people, we have to start using critical thinking and have to start using, going back in the days of how we used to use common sense. Because I know a lot of people get their PhD and their GHD and their ABC and can't even have a conversation with someone. They are educated buffoon type of people. Look, robots. So that's all I wanted to say. I love the show.
Hold on. 1 minute there. You touched on a very important point. Just to the mind over everything, a real point that you touched. Because me I tell us the stuff them that the Arab lady tell me that occur in my home where me living in now. Me I tell you, if I never me having strong mind, no to sleep at night in this place. Me can't tell her that, brethren.
Sister, let me tell you something.
Sleep at night in this place.
Let me tell you
the woman tell me say epic say the woman who live here before me have cat, and the cat never go in the back room because the back room haunted. And how much signs and stuff like that they see in the house and things. So you understand what I try to say?
Yeah. Let me say something. I remember.
And me I tell you, say, when me come look, hold on, 1 minute. You see, when me come look in at the house in here, so because remember, say you have to look on the house before you take it. You know, the family was actually here. Yeah, the walkthrough. And some blow cross they have on the wall, you know, big old. Big old cross, you know. So people think they're religious. The neighbor tell me, say, no, I'm not religious. I have to keep the evil spirit or whatever be. Me not no craft in my house. And me not see no evil spirit, but me not that board still. But at 2 years, me live there now.
Jaja. Yo, I was living in a house in Trinidad, right? And the whole village say the house haunted, right? Now, I don't know if it's just the type of person I am. Generations upon generations, we have this type of mindset. So anytime I hear a noise outside, the first thing my mind is going to is, that's the dog making noise. That's the dog. And they say, guess what they say? They say they used to baptize people in the back of the house. So I see a little, like some kind of cement, something in the backyard. And I say, that look like a pool. So I dig it out. And guess what I do with it? I mind fishes with it. So we have to understand the power of suggestion. The power of suggestion is very, very important. We have to look up these type of things. We are living in the times of knowledge where you can pick up your phone, your simple little phone, and look up certain words and certain meanings and certain things and figure out these things for ourselves. But what do? We use this phone just like a wand and bring negative things in our mindset, right? Right? Negative things in our mindset. And you know what happens? When you put negative things in your mindset, obviously, you're going to be a weak vessel. So now somebody can manipulate you easy. Somebody could tell you to come inside. Could you help me, please? I'm having problems with my car. Instead of you saying no, I rather not. You end up in a basement tie up because you can't.
Steady, epic. If you're not following on all platforms, please do so. IG, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Father Epic all around. Please do so. Steady, epic. I'm out.